What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. With this video, we are jumping into Black Panther issue number 7. Over the course of the last 7 issues, what we have seen is T'Challa trying to figure out who is behind the assassination of his sleeper agents, who is gunning for him, and why are they doing this. Throughout their investigation, everything has pointed to Achille, the leader of Wakanda's secret police force. With T'Challa being forced to relinquish the mantle of Black Panther, he is now a fugitive on the run. Lucky for him, he still has a couple of allies. One of them being the amazing, the powerful, the beautiful Storm herself. And Shuri has called in some backup that just might be able to save all of Wakanda. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, you have liked this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we pick up with issue number 7, we are dropped into the war room. Achille and the Prime Minister, they are currently trying to hunt down T'Challa, being public enemy number 1. They are going to hunt him down, and they are going to dispatch him by any means. The Prime Minister, she is not on board with assassinating T'Challa, that he needs to answer for whatever crimes he may have done. Even if he is a traitor, he needs to stand trial. Achille, on the other hand, he has a much different perspective, believing that he is too dangerous to be kept alive. The Prime Minister, she does attempt to take away Achille's power right here in this war room, but at this point, Achille has more or less taken over the Wakandan government. His secret police are the ones in charge, and there is no way for her currently to be able to take him down. And so she simply agrees with him, lets him know that you're right, we gave you this power to protect Wakanda, we are going to leave you to that. As she makes her exit, as she walks through the streets of the capital of Wakanda, she knows where her mistakes have been made. While she may not be able to trust T'Challa, believing that he is working for his own interest, she also understands that Achille has more or less done a coup. The power has been taken from the Prime Minister, and now Achille is reaching for power. He is reaching to be ruler of Wakanda. Taking us over to T'Challa, Shuri, and Storm. They are meeting up with Adora Milaje, and while T'Challa may need some help from them, they no longer serve him. But Shuri is the one that had asked for this meeting. T'Challa letting them know that there is a story that explains everything currently going on, giving him the opportunity to hear this story out. We are taken over to Parliament, and we have the Prime Minister who is about ready to give a speech to all of Wakanda. Speaking through the emergency broadcast channel, she has come to let them know that their democracy, it is on the verge of collapse. Telling the people that they need to rise up, that action must be taken. If Achille is to come to power, freedom in this country will be gone as they know it. This information being heard by everybody. The secret police are headed directly for her. As we go to the mute zone, this is where we see a brand new individual just recently introduced into the Black Panther mythos. And that is Tosin. While many of the locals, many of the people want nothing to do with this war that is yet to come, Tosin is not one to turn down those that need some help. As he makes his way towards the Parliament building, he is able to get there just in time as the secret police are coming for the Prime Minister. And he starts making quick work of these secret police, saying that he fights for the one true Wakanda. Now, taking us back over to T'Challa, they hear his story out, but at the end of the day, they still don't necessarily care what he has to say, because everything that has happened is because of T'Challa. Even if he had the right reasons, even if he was doing it for a just cause, at the end of the day, everything that he has done has led to this point, and they refuse to join in this war just so they can remove one individual and reinstate T'Challa as king. But T'Challa lets them know that this time things are going to be different, because what he is asking is not to be restored to the throne. even admitting that he has been wrong at every single turn. Whatever the final outcome of this battle is, he will never again claim to be their king. At this point, he is simply begging all of them to just help me. I am not asking you to give me my throne, to make me king, or any of these things. I am asking you to save Wakanda. Now, if they are gonna do this battle, the first thing they have to do is take down the shield that surrounds the capital. Luckily, they have one of the brightest and most genius minds on the entire planet, and that is Shuri. If anybody can take down that field, it is her. By transforming herself into a flock of birds, we see her head off to go take care of this. Being able to open up just a slit, this allows her flock of birds to fly in. Now, her purpose is to get inside and shut down the shield from the inside. But as she descends down to the ground, this is where she gets hit with some electricity, something that is making her unable to be able to transform. The secret police completely surrounding her. She may not be able to transform, but she is still the sister of T'Challa, and she starts laying down some haymakers. Seeing that she is outnumbered, this is where we have the arrival of Tosin. He comes in and he starts kicking some secret police butt. Once all of the secret police have been taken down, Shuri goes over to him to try to help him up off the ground, and right from the start, he's got attitude. He is extremely rude, he is extremely crude, and this is because he knows exactly who she is. And so because of it, he does not trust her. But under the circumstances, he will accept her help because he needs to be able to get to hiding. After that fight, he's a little bit banged up, a little bit bruised up. And so Shuri helps him get to where they are going. As she asks about the suit that he is wearing, he lets it be known that this is no suit. This is his skin. Absolutely blowing Shuri's mind because she has been trying to create something like this for freaking years. Unable to do so, he lets her know that not everything is found in a laboratory. Tosin truly does believe that he knows everything he needs to know about Shuri, about their family, and their war in Wakanda, the conflict that is going on. As they make their way to safety, we pick up with Storm and T'Challa. And Storm, she's asking the question, do you really mean that you will never be king again? Because never truly is a long time. And while he may not be able to predict the future, he will not strive for the throne. He will not seek any kind of authority over Wakanda ever again. Trying to apologize to her, trying to let her know that he is sorry for the lies that he has told, asking for some kind of forgiveness. Storm is unwilling to do so, saying that she will always care for him, going forward as a friend rather than a partner. But she does let him know that he did do a lot of good for Wakanda. While you are sitting here thinking about all of the wrong you have done, there is so much good that you have done for these people, for the world, for so many different things. But forgiveness is just one thing that she cannot give him right now. Maybe in time we could see that change, but this is really putting the nail in the coffin to the end of this relationship that was once Storm and T'Challa. They are now friends and nothing more. Now this is where we pick up in Zeraze. This is the home of Tosin, one of Wakanda's mute zones. Arriving here at his tribe, he lets them know that he needs to immerse. And over a fire, this is where they have a pit, and over that pit is a liquid vat of vibranium. Shuri in complete disbelief, not sure how they are able to smelt vibranium outside of a laboratory. Not only that, how they can survive by going into it. The truth is, this tribe is not them. These guys took a different path. They embraced nature over science, and they found ways to unlock vibranium that the rest of them never have. But Shuri is letting the Prime Minister know that T'Challa is here to fight with the people, that he is not here to take over a throne or anything of that nature. Today, he fights for Wakanda and only Wakanda, getting in communication with her brother, letting him know that they were unable to take down the shield, but she now has a band of brothers and sisters sisters that are ready to do some work. And so with the mission set, this battle begins. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. We are finally getting the introduction to Tosin, the individual who has vibranium skin. And I believe the last time we truly saw him was in Black Panther issue number 200, the introduction issue for him. These vibranium tattoos all over his body. They have learned to flow with vibranium, with it flowing with him and through him. He has been trained in battle to protect his people from war. I'm excited to see what role he is truly going to play in the whole scheme of Wakanda and everything going on. I'm also interested in seeing his true capabilities. If T'Challa is able to get back the Black Panther suit, which we more than likely are going to assume that he is going to get it, a challenge between the two of them would be a very interesting direction. I would love to see Tosin try to go for the Black Panther himself, but what we are seeing more than anything is T'Challa is being pushed out of government positions, if you will. Now you still have the more or less intergalactic Wakanda, and there is a possibility that Black Panther leaves and he goes and does that. But that is not until this war has come to an end and Wakanda on Earth is in some kind of good position with good leadership. With only one more issue in this story arc, the next issue is going to bring this entire Long Shadow arc to a close. The battle will happen and we will see who is left on the other side. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on this series, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with Black Panther. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by hitting the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel and every little bit helps us out. Now if you can't do that, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you like this video, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.